Hello guys, so how are you all? I've been getting many messages on how to prepare activities for visual discrimination and spatial intelligence. So thought of doing a video and sharing few ideas with you all. Starting with visual perception. So visual perception is something like how we see and interpret the information that surrounds us, in simple words. So there are few basic activities that you can do when you're starting. So the first and very easy method you can say to introduce visual perception is to introduce a maze to the child. So you can get many books out there. You can make it on your own. Simple. Look for one which is suitable for your child's level. So yes, first most basic activity that you can do is a maze, and second you can do is something like that, like this, draw a grid, and you can just draw boxes. To make it simple, you can just draw 3-4 rows, and then take some similar objects. Like I've taken shapes over here. You can take manipulatives and stickers, anything that you want. So the idea here is to connect the similar object through a line. So it can be one line in a box, it can be 2 lines in a box, and to make it more challenging, you can even try this, keeping boxes empty in between, so that the child gets multiple ways to reach to the the same object. So for example here, now if you see, if the child has to connect these two shapes, you can go this way or this way. So they're getting options, and it becomes a little complicated for them to think and do it. So yes, this is the activity that we have done for visual perception. Then the next we did was dot activity. Like, to keep it simple, start with 4 dots, and one example you do it, and the other one the child does it by copying. So to make it more difficult, add more dots, make a shape, and let them mimic the same. So, and the next is, you can draw a face, you can draw anything that you like, a fruit, maybe something that the child likes. You can just draw it on one side and ask the child to draw it on the other side, the half part on the other side. So these are very simple and very easy activities that you can do when you start visual perception. So you're to make it difficult, you can just keep on adding more objects in it and making it more challenging for them. So moving on to visual discrimination. So visual discrimination is, in simple words, usually it is something that will help your child use their visual senses in order to discriminate between several options. So it lets us see differences between objects and that are similar, in simple words. So we've done many visual discrimination activities, and somewhere I feel that it has helped us a lot to grow, and it has these activities have helped Ananya to understand the concept of addition. So we have been doing these activities since beginning. So yes, these activities have helped a lot, like visual discrimination and spatial intelligence. So let me share a basic few activities that you can start with. So this is one of the very simplest activity that you can do. You can just write, take any stickers, or you can just take any objects, or write letters, numbers, or whatever you want. And this activity is to just you have to call it out, and they will find it for you. So yes, for example, I say find a letter E which is blue in color. So she'll just find the letter and stamp it, or she'll just use any manipulative and find it for me. And then you can make it more difficult by adding more letters to it, and also adding colors like I've added over here. So by this you are making it more challenging for her to find it. You can also use to make it difficult, to make it, to take it to the another level, you can use CVC words, you can use sight words and make it complicated for them. And not complicated, but then yes, like more challenging for them to do it. So yes, this was the simplest activity you can do for visual discrimination. Then there is one basic activity we can do is spot the difference in the picture. So you draw a picture and draw a similar picture which has missing objects in it. So the child has to find which thing is missing, which object is missing in the picture. So this is the basic one we can do with them. And you can do matching activities, like two similar objects and the child has to match the particular activity. You can do pattern making with it. You can also do like yes, pattern making, and in that you can make one pattern, and then in the other pattern you can do something different and ask them what is the difference you can find out in the pattern. So yes, so this was visual discrimination, simple activities that we did. We have done, I'll show you few that we have done. So yes, this was one that we did. So first she needs to do with these smiley stickers. That is simple to do because she knows that it is facing towards like the smiley is facing towards her, and she can do it easily. Sorry, like this. But then when it comes only to colors, it is little challenging if it comes to colors. Okay, so she needs to keep on turning and check like where and how to keep it. So like this. No, you turn.
Let me do.
It's easy for me to do, but for her. So now she is expert in it. So she's doing it quickly, but it is a little challenging when you introduce it first.
We never do that.
Okay. Super good. So this
Now another one.
was my favorite actually.
And this was my favorite.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is another one. Now I'll do this.
So okay, you want to do this?
Yeah. I'll do it this. I will help you.
Yes, so she needs to match the correct design and color.
Yeah. Here.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do all that.
So this is done.
Here. This is. Now we'll do the another one.
Another one?
Here's another. We'll do that first.
So join the dots and match the correct ones. This is done already. This one is like coding, decoding kind of activity where you have to see which arrow is yes.
And when this arrow is up, this stick is on it. So this. Wait, when this is up, when this is up, this stick at this, and when this is down, this.
Correct. So
And
according to
when this way, this.
Correct.
When this way, this.
So this activity I would suggest to do when the child is aware of and understands left and right, up and down. Then you can do this activity.
This is
with
the
them.
now one.
So we have one more here, like some similar ones. So
Yeah, similar one. I was doing how do I?
so yeah, according to the picture, she has to make it.
over here. I don't know how to do it. Give me. I'll do it. This is slowly. Like here. Yeah, thanks.
Like
do
that.
A left, but do a left.
Yeah, we can do it later on.
Yeah.
I just need to show some more.
Yeah. Okay.
So this.
Yep. Do that one. What's it? It's over here, baby. I'll have it.
So this activity is maybe a year old, maybe more than that. So
I'll do this. This here, I'll do this one.
so she needs to check which color is
Not this.
the scoop.
Here. Like this.
So when I had introduced, like she was very small and it was yes, challenging for her to do it, but now she can do it within seconds.
This now is this blue. And this here.
Okay, let's move on to the next one, please.
Yeah, this one is blue. Yeah.
Okay,
Now we do
so
the next one. That one you do.
okay, so there are many, so we'll be sharing the pictures later on. Let's move on to spatial intelligence. It is nothing but it is also referred to as visual thinking. So it is an ability to visualize the world accordingly, accurately, and to modify based upon their perception. So they in this, children look in a different way to their surrounding and familiar objects around them. So it is imagination. Once imagination turns mind and the position of the objects, their shapes, the movements they make and form. So it is kind of logical thinking, more of it. And we have done many brain teaser activities, so we'll be sharing few. So here I will wait a minute. So I'll share one activity here. So adding addition to spatial intelligence, we can do we can call it as secret numbers, or it's kind of a decoding activity. Like for example, like 1 is equal to 0, 2 is equal to, you can take square, 3 is equal to, okay, this is a circle, 3 is equal to a triangle, and 4 is equal to a star. So I'll give her maybe 1 plus any shape, maybe square, is equal to. So she needs to check what number is a square. So 2 is square, so 1 plus 2. And if she is really understanding the concept and she's getting the concept, then she can, instead of writing 3, she can use the symbol that is for 3. So she can use the shape I have given for 3. So 3 is a triangle. So she can use triangle instead of writing 3. So this was one activity for spatial intelligence. And one more I would like to share is again coding, decoding kind of activity it is. So 1, 2, 3, maybe A, B and C. So I'll take shapes again. It is easy to understand. So triangle, be a square, be circle. So I'll give some instructions, and then I'll ask her For example, square. So she needs to find where is the square. The square is in 1B. So she'll write 1B. So I'll ask where is triangle. So she'll see where is triangle. It's in 2. So the triangle is in
2 and
2.
And 2 A.
Correct. Like this. So this is one of the activities that we have done, and it is it is the not easy, but yes, a good concept to make them understand coding, decoding. Also will be sharing few. I have done, if you guys remember, I had done a brain teaser. I had made a brain teaser activity for her.
Yeah.
Can you remove this, please?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just share this one. So here she needs to just check the rows and columns. Wait a minute. Check the rows and columns, and accordingly she has to do this. So she needs to check. So a circle with this.
This way.
Like this. These are very old activities that I have removed from the file folder. So I've not touched it for long. Here. Turn it properly. Yes. Correct. Very good.
Here's the next one.
Next one?
Yeah.
So again here's similar one, like
this way.
yeah, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then she needs to keep one triangle, 2 triangle, 3, and similarly she needs to keep all them these shapes. Then coming to the next one.
Where's it?
Which one?
This one.
That's fine. That's okay.
So I take this. So now
Remove it. So this one is again similar, and she needs to so here a triangle, 3 triangles, she needs to check purple, green and pink. So she'll this purple, green and pink. So with circle, when it comes to circle, she needs to check purple, pink and green. So purple, pink and green. No. She needs to turn it. No. And again she'll check here. No. Is this correct? No. Then turn it. Yes. So we'll keep it in circle. Similarly, we have these cards made like this.
This?
Yes.
No.
Done.
The next one.
Next. This is little challenging.
Yeah. Yes.
Here she has to.
One of the two covers are dead from this hearts. You have to put it there.
Where?
Here, which covers in the heart, that you have to put in each, that is same.
Very good. So she needs to check the color first and then the design on the shape. So this is green pink, green orange.
Yeah.
So she needs to check the design and then keep. The next.
This one I check.
So this is again, but this is the design is different. She needs to check and keep it similar. So red, blue, again red and blue.
Green and orange. Here, see?
So this red and blue here. So
We should do this.
yes, correct.
Yeah.
But then you have to check how many circles are there. See here, one more design, same. So that's correct.
Yeah. Do it this way.
No, green and orange it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here.
Understood?
Yeah. Do another one.
Another one.
This one. This one.
So this is also a little challenging. So
Now this.
So she needs to check the shapes and
Circle,
columns and
square,
rows.
square,
She needs to
rectangle.
go through the columns and rows properly and then keep. So
Is
here,
it-
then she needs to check green, square, yellow, circle and red triangle. Sorry, rectangle. So here it is.
So this circle, square,
So this-
square, rectangle. Where is it?
Here.
This? No. This? No. Then this? No. Then
This one you want?
yeah.
So see, orange here, orange circle,
Rectangle.
blue rectangle.
Yeah.
Yes, this is correct.
Mm,
So
this
similarly,
was
yes. Okay.
No.
You want to do it? You can do that side. You can take it down. Okay. So again, this one is the simplest one you can try with small grid. So this is a blackbird with green leaves. Again, a blackbird with green leaves and flowers. Bluebird with green leaves. So this is simple for us to do it because we know how it works, but for children it is little difficult and challenging. So again here, so she needs to keep the like stickers which belong to this shape. Yes.
This two red star. This the yellow star.
This
the
one
blue
is
star.
little difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. So she needs to check properly like this,
This, yeah.
shape.
This, I found it. This.
Yes, red. Like
And
that.
here, so. This, no.
Okay. Then here we have one more where I
This
have
is it.
already made one
And this
example
one's
each for her, and she needs to make the same on the
Yeah.
right side.
Here,
Like,
this.
this pink star is up here
Yeah,
in this square, so she needs to correct stick, not in the middle. She has to stick here properly. The yellow star is in middle, so here. Similarly,
There's another.
again the same. Like she needs to stick this.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
When this is down, this sticker. When this is in the middle, this.
Okay.
When this is up, this. Done.
Okay. Correct.
So,
Then I
This.
have like made cards for this. Each square
Yeah.
has the same card. She needs to match accordingly. This
yeah,
is
the
little
match
tricky.
one. Match. This is a match.
Yes.
Now, another one.
Again, so I have
This-
made
this-
many sheets using different examples for her.
And this is with orange. What's that? Orange, like that.
Yes, correct. So
And
with
this.
numbers
This
and
26 orange color, like that.
correct.
And
Shapes.
circle, orange circle, like that.
So
And a yellow circle.
vowels and
Like this the ball, yeah.
different objects.
A, E, I, O, U, like that.
Correct.
This one.
So numbers again.
Yeah.
Fruits. I'm
Yeah.
just sharing so that you guys get idea. So here again
One thing is
made
that
this, so
yeah.
she needs to
Like
match
this.
accordingly.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
is 4. So we
4.
have cards, similar cards. Like what is 4? So she needs to count the dots given on this card.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the design that she needs to draw it in
Yeah.
the circle.
Yeah.
Like
Now,
what is 2? 2 is 1, 2 and lines. So she
Yeah.
needs to draw lines in the
and
circle.
now again 2. So 1, 2. This.
Yes, correct.
So,
You can use colors also. Here
Yeah.
she didn't use colors.
Yeah.
So
I didn't use even
to the next
pencils.
level, yes.
Color pencils.
So this
only
is
pencil
again
and
one
color
thing she can do. Like she
This-
can draw, or I have made
Like
cards
this,
and
like this
I
one.
have made these shapes. So she can just keep it
Yeah.
according to the cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Another one you do. Yeah.
Then this was one. The first one which I introduced to her was this. So she has to. I have the similar cards shapes made. So she needs to keep them accordingly. And yes, there are many, but I'll finish it with this last one. So this was, if you guys remember, I had made a brain teaser. This is actually for spatial intelligence activity I had made. So yes, like a orange.
Wait, orange cone basket. Vegetable.
Yeah.
Done. And now
so
another
it's a
one.
carrot.
Yeah.
Like that. So it's a carrot.
Yeah.
So next is white.
Yeah. White egg dish egg. So
Oval.
here.
This is oval. This shape.
Oval. Yeah.
So it's
Now this covers this.
It's a rainbow color.
Yeah, rainbow color.
Rhombus shape.
Rhombus shape.
And it is in the sky. What is it?
It is like
Find it. What is it?
this.
What is it?
A kite.
It's a kite.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
So it
Now,
is yellow,
moon,
curved shape.
Curved shape.
It's a fruit.
Oh, food.
Fruit.
Banana.
Very good. Nice.
Banana.
So now the next one is black and white.
Black and white.
The stripes.
Stripes.
Yes.
Stripes.
Stripes and
Zebra.
eat plants. Correct. Very good. So I had
now-
made many for her.
And
So-
we do the next.
She loves doing
Wait,
these.
I'll open it for you.
Okay.
Here, now.
So that
It is
is
here.
it, guys. I will be sharing more. I have done many activities. There are many sheets, but I've shared few which I thought are easy, and you can do it at home. You don't need to buy anything. You can just do it on your own. So this was one I had made for visual discrimination. She just has to check. So it can be 2 colors, can be 1 color, or you can make like this, like a design. So she needs to keep it proper. She can't keep it like this.
And this is green, and this black.
Orange.
Green, orange, and this black.
So-
stripe.
Yeah. We don't waste papers.
Yeah.
So we kind of use both the sides. So
Yeah, we can use both sides and
like this. So here I've used 2 colors, and here I've
Now we
added
have
a
this
design in
one.
it. So
yeah, we
Yes,
use this too.
that's it. So if you guys have any queries, you can ask me in the comments. If this video was helpful, please let me know, so that I'll be sharing more activities with you. If you all have any doubts and how to start with and what to introduce at what time, you all can ask me. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.